John Robert Fowles' The Magus is a gripping tale that first hit shelves in 1965. Set against the backdrop of a remote island, it follows the journey of a young man who forms a perilous bond with a captivating millionaire. Widely regarded as one of Fowles' finest works, critics laud its intellectual depth. Fowles himself, initially a teacher traversing Europe, eventually found his niche as a celebrated novelist drawn to themes of liberation from oppressive authority. The protagonist, Nicholas Urfe, portrayed as affluent and educated, seems to lack a clear direction in life despite his privileges. Unsatisfied by relationships and professional success, he perpetually seeks something elusive. When offered a teaching position in Greece, Nicholas eagerly embraces the opportunity, indulging in fleeting romances along the way. Arriving on the picturesque island of Phraxos, Nicholas's initial euphoria is met with warnings from locals about a mysterious entity known as the waiting room. Despite these ominous murmurs, Nicholas remains undeterred, determined to revel in the island's allure. Yet, his perception begins to shift as he delves deeper into the island's secrets, confronting the enigmatic and potentially perilous realities lurking beneath its surface. Nicholas is sternly warned against entering the mysterious room, yet despite his persistent inquiries, his colleague remains tight-lipped. Suspecting jealousy, Nicholas dismisses the cautionary tales and banishes thoughts of the waiting room from his mind. However, the initial excitement of Phraxos soon gives way to boredom, as Nicholas finds himself confined to mundane tasks of teaching with little else to occupy his time. Driven by restlessness and a desire for companionship, Nicholas ventures out under the cover of night in search of female company, stumbling upon a secluded villa. His hopes are dashed when his attempts to gain entry prove fruitless, leaving him disheartened. Fleeing to Athens in pursuit of pleasure, Nicholas indulges in fleeting encounters, but is left with a bitter reminder of his recklessness. Returning to Phraxos, Nicholas resolves to refocus on his teaching duties, pushing thoughts of his escapades aside. Just as he begins to settle into a routine, a mysterious woman named Lily emerges, reigniting his interest. Guided by her cryptic invitation, Nicholas finds himself drawn back to the enigmatic villa where he encounters Maurice Conchis, who regales him with tales of past romances. Despite Conchis's attempts to enthrall him with his stories, Nicholas remains indifferent until Lily finally appears. Conchis reveals their shared history, but acknowledges that their romance is now a thing of the past, leaving Nicholas torn between his desires and the unsettling mysteries surrounding him. Captivated by Lily's allure, Nicholas is consumed by his desire to be intimate with her, yet she rebuffs his advances steadfastly. Despite Lily's denials of involvement, Nicholas intuits her hand in leaving the poetry book for him, sensing her watchful gaze upon him. As his infatuation with Lily intensifies over time, Nicholas becomes singularly fixated on winning her over, determined to fulfill his desires before departing the island. However, his pursuit is abruptly halted when he is abducted by masked assailants, finding himself ensnared in the confines of the mysterious waiting room. Stripped of his dignity and subjected to psychological torment, Nicholas discovers he is unwittingly embroiled in a disturbing social experiment designed to test the limits of forgiveness under extreme duress. Though consumed by rage towards Lily for her perceived betrayal, Nicholas suppresses his impulses, denying his captors the satisfaction of his vengeance. Returning to the school, Nicholas uncovers the unsettling truth that the institution itself is complicit in the experiment. Left adrift and devoid of prospects upon his return to England, Nicholas reaches out to Alison in his vulnerability, only to learn she too was entangled in the experiment. Despite the revelations, Nicholas's longing for connection drives him to seek solace in Alison once more, this time resolved to rebuild his shattered life with newfound determination. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.